Hello, and welcome to this Bizmates Words and Phrases video series for Japanese business people. And today's phrase is, there's no telling. You could probably understand the individual words, there's no telling. But what does it mean? Well, let's find out. Okay, but first we'll do our usual test. What did you hear through the grapevine? Remember, in a company, the grapevine is all the gossip that's going around. What did you hear through the grapevine? You tell me. Okay. I hope you came up with a good answer. Okay, let's go on to today's phrase. There's no telling. Okay, what does it mean? Well, here's what I often hear. Okay, so if I ask Taro a question, Taro, who will be transferred overseas next? Mr. Tanaka was transferred last month. Who will be transferred overseas next? And Taro doesn't know the answer. He doesn't know. So he says, yeah, Hika, it's impossible to guess who will be transferred. I don't know. It's okay. It's a perfect sentence. The grammar is okay. It's impossible to guess who will be transferred. It's not natural. It's missing that natural sound that we like. Yeah? Okay, so what can you say? Well, you could say this. If I say, Taro, who will be transferred overseas next? Do you know? And he says, yeah, Hika, there's no telling who will be transferred. There's no telling who will be transferred. Right, I guess you're right, yeah. Just like that. Same meaning. It's just impossible to guess. Okay, there's no telling. Okay, so let's look at pronunciation. There's no telling. There's no telling who will be transferred. You try. Okay, with my question, who will be transferred overseas next? Okay, were you able to get that? I hope so. Okay, for homework, I'm going to ask you the same question. I'll say, who will be transferred overseas next? And you just say, Hika, there's no telling who will be transferred next. Just like that. Okay? We'll see you in the next lesson. Thank you.